At my school, teaching and learning looks like an interactive place where students are being challenged by various means of different instructional methods. We are really big on standard-based classrooms, making sure that whatever the learning tasks that students are assigned to is aligned to the content and rigor level of the standard. You will see blended learning opportunities in the school, in my classroom. So some students will be working with laptops and some iPads. Other students will be doing hands-on projects. Other students will be working out of like the Springboard books and things of that nature. So you'll see a variety of different activities going on depending on the level of proficiency and the standard that the teacher is teaching.
We have many veteran teachers who had first not even standards to teach to, and then the state provided them with standards, and then our district adopted a reading and writing curriculum as well as a math curriculum within just a couple years of one another. Veteran teachers sometimes feel like they've lost some of their instructional freedom, so simultaneously, central office and by nature a building principal is trying to have these programs or these curricula implemented with fidelity, and there's sort of that line between where teachers feel they have creativity to bring to it and yet these highly effective curricula. So there are high quality materials with quite a bit of support, and then meeting teachers where they are in terms of their expertise, and then students where they are as diverse as they can be.
Ownership and reflective are probably the two words that come to mind with our practice. So we go so far as to dissecting all of our assessments, identifying depth of knowledge levels, what percentages we're hitting, so that we can, have discussions about what level of the standard is this child hitting. And the teachers really do a great job as far as providing feedback to one another, providing feedback to me, but it is just a persistent focus on research-based strategies.
So some different areas that we look at here. One of them is innovation. So we have a fabrication lab here. It was a wood shop class that there were different sections of it, but we have turned that over into a fabrication lab where students are learning more about creativity, innovation. They're creating projects. It has a graphics sign lab inside the fabrication lab. When it comes to teaching, differentiation's a great example. We want our teachers to differentiate, and so when we look at evaluations and observations, we constantly have conversations with them and share resources with them when it comes to differentiation. So that relates to our RTI model, responding to intervention, and so we try to kind of marry those things together when it comes to differentiation and RTI. So we're able to address all our students and not just some of the students' needs.
If a child comes in, or a scholar, I should say, comes in and they're reading at a lower level, do we meet them at that low level and then bring them up? Or do we try to meet them at grade level and scaffold down to bring them back up? Our method is the latter. We give them grade level work, and where they start to falter or where they start to struggle, that's where we provide that, instructional support to say, this is why you're struggling. Then once we get you back up to speed where you can actually understand what the task is asking you to do and you have the background to do it, now we get out of the way and let you learn and do it.